welcomed. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Cam Thomas out there with Jackson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's D in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Here's Sarr. Wilson grabs the board. Pass to D. Misses the layup. And here's Quickley. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden.
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! You want to call it flashy, but at the end of the day, it's just impressive when the ball is in his hands. Thomas is a fun player to watch.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jackson, the pass to Thomas. Lets it fly. It's deflected. They recover it. Out to the right wing. Pass to D. Clock at 6. Back to Claxton. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Quickly outside. To the middle. Got a hand on it. Thomas up top. Here's Claxton. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Wilson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From 12 feet. And there it is for him.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Washington trailing. And here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Into the lanes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Thomas. Knocked away. And the Wizards on the break. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Coulibaly with it. Quickly outside. Back to Coulibaly. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Thomas outside. Pass to D. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Lets it go. Claxton can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And they take the lead.
Through the defender, Aiden, he's going to get his.
Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Jackson. Still no points. Here's Wilson. Pass to Claxton. Here's Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now Aiden. He's guarded by Claxton. Aiden passes to Quickly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Timeout call, Brooklyn.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So Washington ends up going with a new group.
Let's hear it get loud. DC family, make some noise.
Sharp passes to Dunn. Soft touch off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside Simmons. Back to Levert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Nets have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Pass to Man. And here's Sharp over Capella. And he's going to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That one misses.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
The ball's knocked loose. Levert goes against Williams. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Outside Man. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Clowney. And it's off from three-point range. The Wizards with a lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
On the wing man, George defending. Ooh, Williams with the block.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And they double up Simmons. And here's LeVert for three. They get it back. Simmons, the pass to Capella. Sharp with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. The drive by man. Here's Dunn. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Wizards leading by 4. Outside Simmons. And there's the drive.
Nice play by Simmons, beating the defender to the spot.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Wizards.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dunn. Now man. 32 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's scooped up. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And Washington with possession. They lead by 4. Right side Simmons. LeVert outside. The 3 ball. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Williams fires for 3.
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Washington up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
George out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Well, Grant, with the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
It's Thomas on the wing. Inside, all alone. Clowney, good.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Here's LeVert. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Thomas. Washington with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. Jackson against Mitchell. Now here's George, guarded closely. Nice start for him, taking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's D, George defending. Pass to D. Here's Clowney. Jackson with it. Check by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's D. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Thomas picking him up. LeVert outside. To the inside. Here's George. Can't hit from in close.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And down it goes. 2 points. D's got 7 points in the game.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Thomas, that's good.
That's an agile little move there by Thomas to get himself to that bucket.
Timeout called, the Wizards.
Washington timeout.
Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Your Wizards, you can see.
Washington leading by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. LeVert. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And they get it back. Ayton passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
Part of the reason why they have leads, they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Quickly is checked in for Washington. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And here's LeVert. Give him 8 points now. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Give credit to LeVert. It's the correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Jackson, pass to Claxton. Here's Wilson. He's checked by LeVert. Elbow shot on the way. Washington with a rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Let's go with a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 5. Pass to D. Here's Thomas for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team.
The readiness of Cam Thomas, whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for LeVert. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Dunn comes in for Jackson. And he makes all 3. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Back to Koulibaly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Koulibaly's got 6.
Nice find from the big man, Ayton. I like watching this man scan the floor.
Here's Dunn. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that one's good. Quickly,
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Dunn, drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's gotten 4 this quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Inside, here's Quickly. Here's Ayton. And they converted last on attempt number 3. He's got 6.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Dunn, the pass to Claxton. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Claxton, and it's man in for Thomas. Quickly outside. That's tipped. Dunn, the pass to Williams. Launches it. The rebound by the Wizards. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Coulibaly. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly passes to Sarr. Missed inside.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The Wizards have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Done with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Wilson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Dunn, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now here's Quickly, defended by Dunn. Pass to Sarr. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mann. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Mann's got his first basket. The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Ayton with it. Quickly from outside. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doesn't go for him. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Williams from long range. Rebound Washington. Outside Coulibaly. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Wizards up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
They came out as a more physical team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's five. Jackson out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wilson in at power forward.
For Washington.
He's perfect from the line this time. Jackson with it. Pass to D. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson outside. Simmons knocks it loose.
And you could feel the slot from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The rebound by Jackson. Nets trail by 5. There's the triple. The rebound by Simmons.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow.
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. D can't get it to go.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Team foul.
Wizards leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Simmons. Pass to Champagny. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn pulls it in. D's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Clowney, he's checked in for Wilson.
For the Nets. Clowney.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's D. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside Koulibaly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Koulibaly's got 10 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Ball.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Good setup.
Nicholas
Led him to the rack
Claxton.
perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Simmons against Jackson. Here's Champagny. And no good, trying to use the glass. Nets trail by 7. Jackson, pass to Claxton. Count the basket. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Washington again can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Pass to Williams. Here's Champagny. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's D. Back to Jackson. Wide open look. And the jumper is good.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8.
Wizards leading by 6. Outside Simmons. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Simmons. Over Claxton. And it's Simmons missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Capella. He's guarded by Claxton. That's good from Simmons. On the assist by Capella. Simmons has got 8 points.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
For Brooklyn, Sharp, he's checked in for Clowney. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's Dunn in for Jackson. Here's D. He has 7. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Mitchell. Back to Coulibaly. Stolen by Sharp. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Dunn's shot is good. And now just a 4-point Wizard lead.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Down low. Sarr. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now Mitchell. He's scoreless. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about perfect execution. Ayton on the same page with his man there.
Nets trail by 5. And here's Dunn. He's got 11. D, the pass to Sharp. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to D. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Back to Koulibaly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And the Wizards making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Man, he's checked in for Claxton. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Man, that one drops for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Dunn, the pass to D. It's tipped. Here's Sarr. Give him 8. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's D. 10 points for him. Pass to man. Here's D. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
1:03 left in the third quarter. The 17-footer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Done with it. He's got 11. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Washington leading by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Nurkic. Blocked! Mitchell against Williams. Here's Mann. Counted from distance. Man's got his second basket on the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
LeVert outside. Launches a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. LeVert's got 11 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Washington up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nets trail by 5. We've got George. Mitchell out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Mitchell. LeVert outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Williams at the line for 1.
Now Mitchell. LeVert outside. And it's Mitchell. That time only assists from LeVert. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Thomas. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas outside. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeVert outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Thomas outside. Back to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Clock at 6. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Mitchell, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And here's Jackson. Thomas outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rejected by George. Here's Nurkic over Claxton. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Nets trail by 3. Here's Thomas. Williams with it. Jackson right side. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Williams finds Thomas. Pass to Jackson. To tie it up. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Champagny. LeVert, right side, kicks it to George. Offline with a three. Nets trail by 3. 3-on-3. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Champagny. Thomas with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The pull-up J. Hits the front of the rim and out. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Champagny. Takes it inside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Now here's Thomas. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Karis LeVert.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now quickly. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Coulibaly missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Dunn. Nails it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Not going to go that time. The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Wilson. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Washington. Here's Sarr. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the break. Here's Dunn. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Quickly. Outside Coulibaly. To the inside, Ayton. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now to take the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Ayton. Rejected by Claxton. Here's D. George defending. D. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Washington. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
4th quarter, 2 minutes.
Quickly passes to Sarr. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 2.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 2. 1:50 left to play in the 4th quarter. Washington. Ben Simmons comes in for quickly. And the Nets also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Dunn. Here's Thomas. Up again. And Aiden pulls it down. Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Simmons. Pass to Coulibaly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Nick Claxton.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
The Wizards.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Nets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Jackson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Outside Coulibaly. Back to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 5.
What a big shot by Simmons. You gotta love it when he does it with confidence.
Thomas outside. Offensive board. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Pass to Williams. Count that one. And it's a 7-point Washington lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Washington.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're losing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. .29 seconds left in the fourth. And it's in. And that cuts the lead to just 5.
Eager to prove he can carry the load. Thomas comes up big in the clutch.
Step back and fire. Rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to D. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off. Here's Simmons. So we see the Wizards get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, J.O.E.
Girl, you see me ballin', Mamba in the garden.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Got a C and double, you should double dribble. Bounce that in my direction, I'm a champ, no game 7. In my section, I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping up. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the Trey Young, been had a J like Tate Tom. Falling that, stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it takes. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.